Well, hello everyone out in the chat world. It's been a while since I even did anything or recorded anything. Not that I didn't want to, but I just got busy. A lot of things have happened. If you've been on my TikTok or at that time, no, it's been TikTok because I can't get onto my old Facebook or Instagram, but I reopened Insta, but that's only for people that I want to share it with, but I'm just gonna keep TikTok and I got Twitch going. And if you want to know, just go to my link tree and you'll see where you can get a hold of me. But I got like a little projects that I got going. I've been if you'll see me stream a little bit on TikTok and stream a little bit on my Twitch. I watch movies now. Uh, to catch up, I had been busy. I had to file an appeal for the uh, the final judgment. So I just got the I just got I've been so busy swamped with what it was that my dad passed away 2 weeks ago, and he had a heart attack, and he ended up going into the creek. He overcorrected by of all this long stretch here by where we live at. He ends up, running off into the creek. And if you go to my TikTok, you'll see it. And so he passed away. We kind of pulled the plug on Wednesday. For me, when I saw him on Monday, not Monday, Tuesday, I can't even remember. Tuesday, like last week, almost 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks goes from now, and um, I already kind of listening to my brother that Monday night when he got back, and in my head, I already got me being in the medical field for 10 years, being around drownings, heart attacks, and all this. And I keep, not to push him a little bit. I kind of question him, kind of get a paint a picture, and then I already had in mind that it wasn't going to be good, and that's what the trooper told me when Monday night that you don't look good. It's okay. I just need to know where he's at, and they told me where he was at. So since I don't have a car, I can't drive, or else I would have drove, But I text my brother, call Sally, tell her that dad's in the hospital. He's in Medical City, Plano. That they don't look good, and just keep me posted. But this that I already knew something was coming, and I already knew pain. I already like thought about it for like since when I first moved in. So it kind of like I prepared myself, a while now. What if had something happens, and when I've seen it that it was not going the way I wanted, the way I thought it would be going to happen, I I didn't want I didn't want to. When you've been in prison, someone tries to control you or kind of tell you not to do what you cannot do, if you don't stand up, then if you've been in there, you'll understand. But that's what I had to do with my brother and my sister, And if all else, I'm just telling them what I feel my thoughts were. But when I already know how they are, I just, I already kind of like, and plus I didn't want, well, to make the long story short, I'll make another episode for it, but I just didn't want to be at the hospital over there in Plano. And when I heard that they're going to not, might pull the plug the following day, which would have been Wednesday evening we went, so it'd be Thursday morning. I didn't want to stay there. Just always send me back, take me back home. And my sister in law gave me this dirty look. At least you're at the hospital. I bit my tongue, out of respect. But after all this said and done, I went off. We were there at the hospital, and we all decided. I already knew, and that's when I finally started asking them, because they knew why they were having me come down, and my older brother, who's disabled, go in there it's like I already knew what it was to make this decision as a family. And then all this said and done, we ended up, pulling the plug. But I don't like to say it that way, but we made a decision not to keep him on life support because he was pretty much on this, the machines were keeping him alive from over, like, giving him all these medications. So it's like the prognosis after, because my question is okay, how do we know if he has any brain damage or getting these brain waves, or do you know this and that, or if it was this a heart attack? And I'm just saying, you're saying it's a drowning. It's like all these, because that's why I say the brain dead. Plus, it mixed in with the heart stoppage, plus the breathing, the drowning. It's like that's what I was trying to you know insinuate or bring up with my brother, my other sister, my other brother, and my sister, because they were like dad's favorites. So I just told them, it's like whatever you guys decide. If you want to pull the plug, pull the plug. If if not, if you want to have, if you want to, last another week or something. But it's up to you guys. So that that's why I had to deal with that. After that, I just said and done. I just finally went off on my sister-in-law on Friday last. I think not this past Friday, but that following Friday after the whole thing, because I knew that she was behind it and all. It's like I don't know. I just don't want to talk about it. All I know, I just kind of like went off. Is like once you I guess if you've been like in arrested, or what do you say? I felt like the black sheep of the family, and I felt like the rainbow sheep of the family, and she painted a picture or put in the mindset of them that I was irresponsible or this and that. So I went off, but it needed to be done because you know besides that, I'll just end it right there. But after all said and done, it's already been like a week. No, we just had the funeral. Today's Monday. Well, it's Tuesday now, but we had the funeral on Friday, and so I'm just kind of gathering myself together, and start over again, because Wednesday, the 19th, no, the 12th, which is Wednesday, I think. Wednesday, I have the appeal, the Social Security appeal. I'm representing myself. I'm watching the documents. The documents already got there. I just kind of hope the judge has it on file for Wednesday. Got that, and then the appeal for the lawsuit against the officials in Oregon, Texas, and here. But I went to the Fifth Circuit. I got the letter from the Fifth Circuit. I don't know how I filed for indigent, but I don't know if they're going to approve it or how much I'm going to, because you have to go with the local district court here. But at least I got a file number. So then I got to do that. I have to find an attorney because I can't do it. I have to I got to get proved to the court, the Fifth Circuit, why I should get another review by the court. You could do that, but anyways, that's why I kind of I've been out. I didn't even post a video. A audio clip or anything on my on my Spotify. I mean, I did sell a couple items on my TikTok shop, so I got all these gadgets. I got these headphones, like gaming gear for my phone. I got a video capture card from Amazon doing the Vine. It's like, oh shoot, I need to get this. So I got it for free. So now I just did a review and made a couple picture video of it, and So there's a lot of stuff I got. I got like the HDMI cable for it for free. I got the Ethernet cable for free for my TV. I'm working on. I'm trying to like go through the Vine. I got the like the other Muertos supplies for free, which reminds me I got to do a review for it. There's a lot of stuff that I do on like at home, but now that I was so worried about Dad, and that's why kind of like I knew he wasn't well. Something was bothering him, but he don't want to tell me because because I remind him of Mom. So here I am, all by myself at this big acre house, 3.5 acres and 3 bedroom, 4 bath. I can't 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Oh well, party at my house. Yeah, right. But no, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff I need to do here, but I just didn't motivate. I got so many specialist appointments too. I gotta get this GI because there's something going on. I ballooned up, and then I don't know. We don't know what it is. The GI doctor that I was seeing in uh the one at the TMC special medical plaza, the one who seen me for my GI problems too in 2010. He don't want to do it, so that's why my doctor over here kind of sent me to a different doctor. So I got to do the nuclear scan for the GI plus the abdomen area. Then I got to do this GI doctor's appointment, this new one. Then I got to do the cardiologist. I got to do like the stress. I already did the Holter monitor for 2 days. Then I got to do the stress test. They kind of had to reschedule it. That's the one that was supposed to be like the insurance wouldn't cover, so I had to do another one. So we had to go. Which reminds me, I got to call them because everything was everybody was calling at once, and here I am mourning Dad. It's like okay, all right. Yeah. It's like oh man, and I just finally decided to do like, hey, you guys, I'm still here. Don't worry. Um, I just kind of like wanted to let you guys, everybody know that I'm still around and I'm still like busy with this legal stuff. After Wednesday, I'll be able to do something because I've been looking up on Social Security case law and Social Security. Oh God, it's like oh my God, it's easy but hard. The same thing with the civil lawsuits. It's easy but hard. You have to do it on legal terms, and the Social Security is on a different lingo. So I got to work on that. But I'm gonna try to do more. But right now, if you want to catch what I'm doing, just you can go to my Twitch, or if not my Twitch, go to TikTok. You'll see you'll see what I'm watching or what I'm doing. Because right now I'm just kind of like mourning, but I'm kind of hurting because of my abdominal problems. But I'm just keeping on trucking because if not, I don't want to go down that depression. Right now, just the anxiety's got me, but if I mix it in with my depression, oh jeez, I remember that. It was worse when it was bad when I was when during COVID. Yeah, over there, like that, trying to get medical and all that, but you know how the Nigerians are. But anyways, go to my link tree. The link tree is will probably be in the description if you don't see it. Go to one of my prior episodes because I'm just gonna put the clip in and call it call it a night. I might do it before I go to this. I got to go to Texas Oncology. They're gonna do a phlebotomy. I already know. Once if I'm stressed out, my red blood cells will go up. That's what happened last 2 months ago. That's when I was. Who was I fighting with? I think it was my brother and my sister again. That's all we do. I think it's because there's they're hardcore Baptist and they used to be Catholic. Well, no, they didn't really go to church either. But me and I'm more way the Catholic way, and then I went off on my sister and my brother. It's like, yeah, so that's what it is, they just, you know, they don't see me as responsible, this, not the Christian, their way, Christian values or about, the church values. But, why? I mean, nobody accepted me going to church while while I was incarcerated, and then coming out here. I went to some of their churches. That kind of I got like this. I don't know. When I went to church with my brother and my sister in law, I got the evil eye, or they just kind of honed in on me because I guess I guess was a little like a little flamboyant or feminine, but. Now it's kind of like I got this attitude, and I think my sister-in-law, I got the taste of it, and it's like, and even my brother and my sister too, they kind of know that, like, now they just don't mess with me because they don't want to piss me off. I already told them, I'm having, problems medical wise, and so I think that's why they took my brother, because right now I got too much stuff going on. Anyway, I'll make it. This is just like a yap session. Nothing particular, just to let you know I'm still around and just mourning right now when we're doing the family loss and family issues. But I'm still trucking along, still plugging away. But I got numerous appointments all week. I got appointments. It's like, tomorrow I got to do the Texas Oncology. Wednesday I got that's Wednesday I got that court. Thursday I got to go somewhere. I forgot, mental health, I think. Friday I go to the GI where they check my gallbladder, and I have to be fasting on that one too. Oh God. Anyway, I'll end it. Go to my link tree, see all the stuff that I'm doing. Go to my Twitch, watch the movies what I'm watching with you. Go to my TikTok. You'll see the items. I only have one. No, there's two items, but I'm not sure if they're still available. But I'll be adding some more to my showcase. The new toys that I got. But anyways, I'll end it for right now. Ciao, peace. Oh, see, I used to have like a saying, but now I don't. I can't even think straight. Until next time. Coco Slay says, ya estoy aburrido. I mean, ya estoy agüitado. No, ya me cansé. ¿Y qué güey? ¿Qué pasó? Ya me dieron un chanclazo. Anyways, ciao.